You will not believe the story I'm about to gist you. Guess whose email I woke up to this morning? James Gunn. Yeah, this guy. Apparently, he saw my Titans FanCast video and loved it. And he's been thinking about adapting a Justice League project in Nollywood. So he's looking for the perfect person to put together a cast for him. I was like, see, if you don't believe me, you are a hater. But you're also right. Don't worry, my Delulu will carry me far. I keep hearing this nonsense online about how certain fictional characters or comic characters are uncastable, and it doesn't sit well with me because it is very untrue and very misleading. It perpetuates a mindset that the actors are majorly responsible for bringing a character to life. Wrong! The way the character is written matters. The type of story being told matters. The direction matters. Even the looks the person is going to have matters a lot, and the actor has little to no say about these things. So as a fun thought experiment, I thought it would be nice to create a Nollywood fan cast for the Justice League. I also really don't want to do the Hollywood fan cast. Now again, story matters. So I'm going to imagine that this is for a more slow-paced, drama-inclined story like Superman and Lois. I'll be considering things like looks, acting history, personality, and chemistry between the actors and the characters. I use the term looks sparingly because it was a nightmare turning all these white people to Nigerians. Finally, before we begin, prepare your mind, it's cringe. Welcome to my channel. My name is Joseph and I am the film fanatic. Superman. Of course I am starting with the Blue Boy Scouts. As much as I love the Snyderverse, one thing I can't forgive them for is portraying Superman as a far more serious character than he really is. He is called the Blue Boy Scout for a reason. He is the paragon of superheroism. Selfless, friendly, trusting and kind. That is why people don't fear him, no matter how powerful he is, and why it is a big deal when he goes bad or dies.
Superman, we talking about the same guy here?
Why don't you step out, Batman? I want to have a little private talk with Deadshot here. Let's put a little light on the subject. Oh, sorry. Too bright?
Whoever plays him should look strong, but should also have a very friendly disposition. And the talented actor that comes to mind is Stan Nze. In my opinion, I think he is one of the most talented actors that you will hear in this video. I also realized that a lot of people's potential issue with this sort of casting is the fact that the idea of beauty standard is heavily dependent on Caucasian features. That is all I'm going to say about that, and if that's the case with you, bang your head on your phone. The Flash. The Central City Speedster is a playful, intelligent guy that is very analytical and thorough in all his activities. He's someone that I honestly don't think I would enjoy working with because I think he has a short attention span. He is always restless, but at the end of the day, he arguably has one of the biggest hearts in the Justice League. He is very optimistic all the time. He can be awkward, but can also be deeply emotional. He always blames himself whenever things go wrong, even to the point of making sacrifices.
Mom, I'm so sorry.
So this needs to be played by another actor with a joyful disposition. If not joyful, soft. And that is why Chimezie Imo is my Barry Allen. From Breath of Life to that Benicio on Africa Magic, he has proven that he can give a range of emotional and optimistic characters. Aquaman. Unpopular opinion, Aquaman is one of the few no-nonsense people in the Justice League. He obviously cares for the good of the world, but his priority remains where he rules over, and because of this, he has clashed with a lot of people on the same Justice League. He has gone through a number of retcons, but at his core, he remains a very proud man that carries a large amount of pressure on his head, both from Atlantis and the surface world. But he know they shake him. He is incredibly resilient and protective of those he regards as his people. Noble but rugged, calm but always ready to throw hands. Does this not just sound like Butchie Franklin to you? I see him comfortably portraying a king that is forced to work with people that he doesn't like. Hawkgirl. We've started with the women. This is the Justice League member with the most gra-gra, and that speaks volume because I think she's the only person in the 2025 Superman movie that actually killed someone. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. She is really a punch first, ask questions later kind of girl. And I know she has many incarnations, but I am specifically referring to Shayera Hall. Firstly, you just know all these fiery, volatile women are just big softies at heart with a thick layer of ice to break. She is unapologetically herself and is not afraid of anything, especially authority, which makes sense because she is loyal, passionate, and very blunt.
They seem to be on top of things. Impressive.
Almost reminds me of home.
Yes, but who wants to live in a world without men?
They can't possibly be that essential to your life.
Don't knock it till you've tried it, princess.
The first person that comes to mind whenever I think of a gra actress in Nollywood is Ivy Okujaye. By the time you are seeing this video, I probably have seen some of this, so let me know if you want to review. She was the first thing that came to mind, and honestly, no other person comes close. Green Lantern. It is Jon Stewart to a beg. I can't keep turning all these white people to black people. My favorite Green Lantern is the most disciplined and duty-bound of all of them. And this is one of the reasons Hawkgirl fell for him. He does quiet leadership so well. See, I love a pragmatic character that acknowledges that the world is a messed up place.
Let those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern's light.
His strong sense of right and wrong pairs well with his stoic demeanor, and somewhere in the middle of all of that, he finds time to be a flirt because this guy pulls some of the baddest baddies in DC. This is where Kunle Remy belongs. He's always playing the level-headed, cool ladies man, so I know he will do this role justice. Green Arrow. This is actually the only role that had me stuck between two actors. To put it simply, Oliver Queen is basically Bruce Wayne with significantly less angst. He is obviously one of the more light-hearted superheroes. He will joke about everything and pretend to be clumsy. But this guy is deadly.
To do this, I must become someone else. I must become something else.
I like Green Arrow because everyone that knows him knows that he is one hardened, but he doesn't take himself seriously. In a very good way. In my opinion, he is one of the Justice League's best mentors, if not the best. He is very patient and personable. After all my pondering, I decided to go with Daniel Etimefion. I think he'll be a wonderful fit for the role. He gives playful, rich, bad boy, laid-back vibes. Black Canary. See, I normally love this character, but after Injustice 2, you dare not disrespect her when I'm around. I have a strong love for people that can fight, and whether you acknowledge it or not, the people in DC that can actually compete with this woman in hand-to-hand combat alone with no powers are not more than 5. But this isn't only where she shines. She is the pseudo mom for the Justice League and the therapist for the Young Justice. She knows when to give tough love and tender love because her EQ, just like her sonic scream, is on another level. Empathetic, grounded, and principled. This is why she pairs well with Green Arrow. A powerful, well-studied actress is Adesuwa Etomi. She gives me strong Diana vibes with this look. I don't think I've seen her play a character with similar persona, but I am very certain that she will not disappoint. Martian Manhunter. In a perfect world, this would be completely CGI because I cannot imagine what the person would look like with that makeup. Imagine if it's someone like Shego and Rinze. It will also allow me to focus on voice, but I want to give it the same treatment as the rest. John Jones, stupid name, is a very underrated and mysterious character, and honestly does Lonely and Brooding far better than Batman. He is the embodiment of strength, wisdom, and empathy because he has witnessed most intimately what war and genocide looks like. He essentially has a villain origin story but chooses to remain a good guy, and that is commendable. Essentially, he is the old sage of the Justice League, very introspective and philosophical, and also one of my faves.
The hatred shouldn't have surprised me, but the selfishness, the sheer volume of it, the cheap attempts to disguise it, what do you know?
With that said, Ayola is the best fit. Again, I'm not considering action like that, and this isn't even a very physical character, but this guy has the voice, the courage, and the looks. Wonder Woman. Please help me do something. If you know you sat up, comment.
Hello, no.
Whenever I think of the DC Trinity as a trio, I see Superman as the heart, Batman as the leader, and Wonder Woman as the lancer. Diana is a very strong presence. The reason why she completes this duo into a trio is because of her unique blend of realism and justice. Superman is a good guy, he will not kill. Batman is a bad guy, he will not kill. Wonder Woman is a good guy, she will kill. She is very compassionate and understanding to everyone, but she will clear you once you stress her.
You must stop this!
I must do nothing. I don't take orders from women. Oh!
And even though a lot of people condone his antics, she will call out Batman once she smells his nonsense. I need this role to be filled by a powerful actress that screams quiet confidence. Someone that doesn't need to make noise to assert herself. And honestly, I can't think of anyone better than Bev. Playing Diana would come naturally to her. There's also a regality to the character that I genuinely feel resonates with Bev. Batman. This was the hardest to cast. I had to sleep on it. I searched far and wide for a Nollywood actor that could comfortably and accurately portray Bruce Wayne. Batman is not a character I should spend too much time talking about. We all know him. Arrogant, perceptive, cutthroat, professional brooder.
Looks like I didn't need you after all, yo. But you can help me tie him up.
Catch. The real Flash would have been too fast for that.
What gave me away?
You overplayed your part, yo.
An emo-rich kid with a disturbing case of unhealed trauma so powerful that it is what is single-handedly holding Gotham together. But at the same time, Bruce Wayne is a socialite because he can be reclusive, but how reclusive can you really be when you're a billionaire? He is a gentleman beyond measure, but he's also a very dark and gloomy person, which makes him a perfect counter to Superman's happy-go-lucky attitude. Before I mention this name, I should just say, as of today, which is October 2025, I genuinely feel that this is the person that we as a community in Nollywood can bring forward and say, oh yeah, this is the person that should play Bruce Wayne for us. And in my heart of hearts, I feel he'll do a good job. I will just drop the name and run. DME Okolawon. I really hope you had as much fun as me making this video. I also really think Nollywood should consider making more adaptations so we can master the art of translating stories across media. But my point remains the same. Nothing is uncastable, including the two of them. Yes, the actor has a very big part to play in bringing a character to life, but consider what kind of story is being told, who is in charge, and who is working with them. I'm telling you, this is a very solid Nollywood cast for Justice League. But tell me what you think. Did you cringe? Attack me in the comments. Tell me who I got wrong, who should play who, or who I should have casted. And when James Gunn really emails me, I will definitely let you know. Please don't be mean, you've gotten to this point. The least you can do is drop a like. It means the world to me and it helps me grow this channel. Friendly reminder that I am a speculative fiction writer with links to some of my short stories on Medium in the description box. Check it out, read, follow, enjoy, and clap as you anticipate my debut novel next year. The same love you show my YouTube will definitely help my Medium. I've mentioned before in my Meet Me video that I am working on a very unique urban fantasy saga set in Nigeria. It follows 5 unique protagonists and I've always considered the best way to tell this story. There's a poll in the description box, so let me know what you think. Graphic novel or traditional novel? And if you don't know which one to vote, just tell me the one that you read more. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new and check out the variety of videos on my channel, including my other FanCast, and you will definitely see me soon. And as you check out my YouTube, do not forget to drop a few votes for me as I campaign for Misters of Nigeria 2026. The links are available in the description box and on my Instagram page. Please feel free to vote as many times as you want because every vote counts and brings me closer to actualizing my dream.